Hi everyone, good evening. Excuse us being a bit late. I know you were waiting for us and actually asking if we are going to speak English or Polish. Now we will wait for more viewers, actually. Because you know, girls were asking, are you going to speak English tonight or in Polish? You know, they asked.
Some of the viewers.
Yeah. And I said, well, this is the conversation class. We will speak English, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, if you are interested in listening us listening to us in Polish, then of course we may organize such a session one day, right?
Yes.
But the aim of conversation class is actually making English more friendly to everyone. It's me, Lydia. Hi, everyone.
And I'm Carlos. Hello. How are you?
And first of all, I planned this lesson.
This class.
First thing is usually when I remember it from when I was going to school. First, we were kind of repeating the material, right? Or
Preparing ourselves.
No, repeating material from previous lesson or answering questions from previous lessons, right? And then it was new subject,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I wasn't paying much attention at school anyway. So.
Yeah, I heard that story, so maybe we will talk about it once.
Not a big fan.
Hi, Marzenka, how are you?
Schooling.
And first thing that I think is crucial is the fact that if you don't understand what we are saying, tell us to slow down or explain something. And we will try to remember also to be clear, because this is supposed to be an English class.
To sound loud and clear.
Yeah, this is a class. We are not perfect. We also make mistakes. We are emotional.
Nobody is perfect.
I love these cliches. Anyway, because for example, Marzena is watching us, and Marzena asked me. Marzena lives in the UK for 6 years, I think, and she said she still has difficulties with understanding us. So because she is all the time with Polish people. You know how it is in England.
That's the main problem, I would say.
Yeah.
And I know this for fact, as I knew a lot of people who had the same problem, living with Polish people or working with Polish people, hanging out most of the time, even having Polish television in England rather than watching English television. So these factors always interrupting in catching an English language quickly. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I think it's good for people who are interested in our conversation, in our chats, in our things, to do it in English, because then you are better motivated. You are motivated better to focus and to learn something, because it is supposed to be profitable. Could you please fulfill the whole frame?
Beneficial.
No, the whole frame, you know, because now we just take the middle.
Yes. Okay.
Because I have such an idea. If you don't like it, tell me. It's better like this.
Okay.
With the whole frame.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now, yes. This is the occupational habit from TV, I think. The perfect frame. Lydia.
We are making video, right? And we are not doing it for the first time, so let's be professional.
Well, you are quite experienced in that.
So
for me, it's a very new ground.
Okay, the full frame is when we are in the full frame. Not like this.
Okay.
Could you please do it like this?
Could you please do it like
because
this?
Because when people are commenting, then we have it on our blouses, and if we are like this, then we have it on our faces.
Okay.
Cool?
Cool. Yep.
Great. Okay,
Mrs. Perfect.
So...
Shall we start then?
Yeah, I wanted to answer more of those things, those answers and questions, because there was also one person writing us from Norway. Hi, I hope you are watching us, and she asked also for being more clear, for slowing down, and for not
To slow down when
and
speaking,
for not
okay.
using a lot of complicated
Words.
maybe not words, but being quite clear, because you know sometimes when we discuss it and we are emotional, then we forget. And
Okay.
so if you need us to speak Polish, then maybe it will someday happen. But now we want to talk about hate.
Hate.
This is
Today's main subject.
Hate.
And haters in general.
Yeah.
Social media hate, internet
Just
hate.
hate, yeah, because let's call it hate, because this is what I wanted to ask you. What does it mean to hate? What does it mean? How often do you hear somebody saying, I hate it, or I hate you, or I hate it, or you just hear or read people hating something? What does it mean? Because this word became quite popular even in Poland, right?
Yes.
So what does it mean to hate, in your opinion? When do you use it? Because you know it, and in English it also, right, exists.
Yeah,
works.
it's quite common word
Yeah.
actually to describe when you dislike something, but you want to be more direct. So you use I hate, for example, winter, like I do. Yes.
But does it really mean you hate it?
No. Generally speaking, it doesn't mean I hate it, but why is sniffing?
Because
my
you've
ear?
got good perfume.
That's probably the perfume I got from you as a present.
Yes.
Bit of a private chat. We haven't seen each other whole day today, guys, so that's why
Which we hate.
which we hate. And that's why we need to do some catching up while doing this live for you. But people use that word in general to describe directly that they dislike certain things or certain situations.
Yeah, and it sounds quite
and
strong, right?
It sounds strong and direct, yes. If I would say I hate winter, it doesn't mean that I hate winter. But when you get really annoyed by something, at the certain point, you might express that in this manner. Even using another swear word before hate. But I'm not gonna say it loud.
Why?
F word, hate. I fucking hate it.
I'm fucking hate it. Why don't you say so?
Oh, I don't want to swear live.
Okay. Anyway, you know, I'm more Polish than for me. It's like using a code, which is English language.
Yeah, but F word in English, everybody knows what does it stand
and,
for.
So, whenever I hear hate, I'm like, oh my god, it's so strong. It's such a strong word, right? Although in this use, it's not so strong. In Poland, nowadays, people hate, especially on the internet, right? And we say that we have a lot of haters. I have haters when I put our movies on YouTube, and
I haven't got haters yet because I'm quite new to all of this social media, live and YouTube stuff, but I'm sure one day someone will have their own opinion on something.
Everybody will love
yeah,
you.
but I hope so. But one thing is for sure, you should never ever be bothered what others think of you. Yeah, whether they hate you or dislike you or criticize you for some reason, you just do your own stuff and carry on doing it as long as this is what you really want to do, because that way you will achieve your ultimate goal that you pursuing in life.
Yeah, as long as you don't hate yourself.
That's the one.
Then it works. The thing is that, you know, in June we had Sea Bloggers Forum in Łódź, and together with Nieperfekcyjna Mama, Ania Dydzik, we had a panel about hating and let's say, arguments on the internet, especially on vlogs, on parenting vlogs.
Fiery
vlogs.
discussions, yes?
Yeah, yes, yeah, exactly. Fiery discussions. In Polish, we translated it gówno burze. Anyway, so we were discussing it, and what I said then and what I'm saying now, and this is not only about hating on the internet, is
Hi, Andrzej.
you don't let anybody hating you enter your home, right? So don't let hatred enter your life. You don't say hi to hatred, and you don't stay in touch with people who hate you or express hatred, right? So
Because this is toxic as well.
yeah, but you don't need it. There's there's no profit out of it, right? It's and what is worse or better, that hating person is also not profitable then. Also doesn't get any profit
Out of it, yeah.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not profitable or beneficial to themselves, yeah.
Yes, so whenever you see hating on the internet, my idea is just to ignore it and to block such a person, just to stop any contacts with such a person. Today I blocked one. I'm proud of myself. I blocked one hater. And when I don't understand some ways of hating, some people expressing their hatred, then I
Some issues.
Yes, when I don't understand it and I just don't see any point in it, I just stop being in touch with such a person,
Okay.
and I just stop talking because I see no point, right?
Yes, you see no point, yes.
When you talk to somebody who is clearly hating everything and saying no, wrong, they say
Bad vibe, this is nothing else.
yeah, exactly. And I also call it, and I would say I hate it, but I just don't hate it because I just stop feeling it, right? I'm just stop experiencing it.
You're switching yourself off from it.
Although it's difficult. And yeah.
For me, it's not difficult.
Yeah, but you're not through
But
it
we are
every
different.
day. Yeah, but they are not commenting on your videos and on your kid.
Yes, for example.
Yeah, if any, believe me, when you start writing or showing more of your life and you are a single dad being with your 8-year-old son, if you start showing more, there are always people that are for and against.
Of
and
course.
those people that are against usually express their opinion in a stronger way, let's call it. And I call them haters because they don't know the situation.
You mean in a rude manner as well?
Rude, and they really don't get it, but they judge.
Judgment is another thing.
Yeah, they judge and then they hate. And if you try to explain it, they hate even more.
These two things they have a lot of in common, judgment and hate, because usually hate comes from judgment. Obviously, sometimes it's an opinion, but mostly it's a judgment. So if you're being judged, then you
not asking for it even.
Yes, then the person most likely will be a troll or a hater, basically. So yes, that's for sure. Judgment. If you're being judged, it's mostly in a negative way.
And and we were actually talking about it also before this conversation class, because when I was in my college, I wrote down a word, not a word, a phrase, not a phrasal, just an expression, pet hate. Carlos didn't know it. It was not used in London when he lived there, but as I am an English teacher, educated one, and I have it in my notebook somewhere, I want to say about something that I call pet hate. And I remember my teacher, Mrs. Aneta Bojarska, one day explaining what pet hates are. Pet hate, of course, I know.
Who pet haters are?
Okay,
or
okay, but what is your? Because I can feel that pet hates is some. There is some connotation to your connotation, or you think of something else when you hear pet hates.
The pet hate is someone who doesn't like animals. Well, highly dislike them because they hate a pet.
No.
That's how I get it. Pet hate.
Okay, so you may write it down. Pet hates. Okay, generally this is a noun. Yeah, so my pet hate is, for example, you know.
Go on.
For example, I don't like when my dog, because I remember what my pet hate was at that time at the college, you know. Okay. And when
so
Aneta,
you highly disliked it.
No, not highly. This is what I was going to explain.
Okay.
Not highly.
Tell me. I'm all ears.
There are some things in your life that happen almost every day and you really don't like it. You cannot do much about it, and it's not a tragedy because it happens, but it still pisses you off or irritates you.
Okay.
So these
irritates
small,
you, that's a good word.
Yeah, these are small things, but they really...
They are irritating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are pet hates. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I get it now.
That's
I think
why...
I came across it before now. It rings the bell
okay.
now.
And I remember when I was in the college, I had 2 dogs that had long hair here. And when they were drinking water, the water was everywhere around.
Dripping.
On the floor. Yeah, because of the hair. And this was my biggest pet hate.
Okay, so you were just walking around and saying, oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate when he or she does that. Yes?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And I did, oh, this is it. I'm not mentally sick.
So
it's just a pet hate.
My pet hate is, for example, traffic on the roads. I constantly hate being stuck in the traffic.
No, I think you know what your pet hate is? When somebody
Yes.
leaves even a single seed of sand
Yes.
sand in your car.
Yeah, or anywhere around me.
Oh, what a serve boy.
A single crumb, breadcrumb, or yes.
In the car.
Yeah, or even at home as well.
Oh, yeah. I saw your house last
my
week.
pet hate is also a single fingerprint on a switch on a dashboard in a car. Yes, that's for sure.
But does it happen
I'm
often?
so car obsessed.
Does it happen often?
No, I try to use buttons that way so I don't leave any finger marks or prints on there. I always ensure that my fingertips are not greasy. Yes.
Okay.
That's my
then it's good.
obsession.
Then it's good.
That's my OCD.
It's good. I'm not touching it.
You know what OCD is?
You use it quite often, and I.
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yeah.
That's another thing for you guys to maybe
to check out.
a subject for us to discuss in the future.
Yeah. Okay. I completely don't get it, and you use it so often that it's even my pet hate. Okay, so we discussed what hating is, kind of, because we decided that it's strong. We decided that there are these small, everyday ways of hating small things.
Yes.
We decided what to do with it, just to ignore it and
Yes.
go out, right?
Yes, don't let yourself being driven by repeating yourself or catching yourself repeating constantly that word, because if you keep on repeating it,
yeah, really
it's a negative word in the end of the day.
You become in a way a hater.
And you will
become a hater. See, you become a hater when you say, I hate it.
It's gonna pull you on a dark side of the force, basically.
Exactly, and the vibrations will go low.
Oh my god.
Okay. This conversation really made us feel well.
Yes.
Kids are not disturbing.
Yes.
It's perfect. This is what we love, right?
Perform at the highest level.
Yeah. And the thing is that somehow we don't have haters on our conversation class yet. Only one person was just wondering where does your accent come from, because she doesn't get it. Yeah, right?
Well, it's a mix of many accents.
Yeah, but somebody else said that, that she loves your accent and it's great to catch it just listening to it, right? Because it's, Sophie wrote that it's, even she lives in UK, she said that she rarely hears this accent. That it's so good to listen to it.
But it's got a little bit of London in it, that's for sure. But it's got a mix of other accents as well, I suppose. And
yeah, we are so
I'm
happy
still
that you're
Polish, so
yeah, you're still Polish and living in Poland, right? And actually
right now, yeah.
and talking quite rarely in English.
I talk less in English nowadays, yes.
Yeah, okay, but we still have a while. I wanted to ask you, how was your conversation class today? Because
I did 2 hours today with 2 lovely boys, Adam and Peter. Hi guys, if you're watching it or if you get a chance to watch it. And yeah, these are 2 sons of a close friend of mine, and yeah, they absolutely enjoy the time we spent chatting English for an hour with each one of them.
How old are they?
One is 9 and the other one is 12.
Okay, and you have separate lessons with them,
Yes,
right?
one after another.
Okay, but if an adult person wants to have conversation class with you, it's
more than welcome. It's
yeah.
During the day, we can meet up for a chat in the coffee shop or at your workplace. I can visit you at your home. No problems.
But you could also be a conversation pal in a company, for example, during working hours for more than one person, right? Just having a chatting group, conversation group.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Whatever makes everybody's life easier, or whatever you guys, if any of you is interested in such a thing, looking for, then more than welcome to contact me, and then we'll decide what's gonna work best for everybody.
I think one day we will need to write down vocabulary that we have in each conversation class, because in every class we have, there is something that you tell me that is used properly, right, in the language in the UK. Maybe we should make something, such a notebook.
We need to chat more often so you get used to
because
using that word, basically.
Yeah, but okay, but the thing is to have a profit for the viewers, right? So then we would say, out of this conversation,
benefit.
You will learn this word, these expressions and so on. If you need to know something if you need to know something, exactly something, you know that you have a problem with something in English, or you're wondering about some words, or you want us to repeat something, just let us know. We are now we managed to have
we are eager to help you.
Yeah, but now we managed to have lives twice a week. We don't know if this is what we
This is all experimental for now. We'll see how it works. We want to bring out as much value to all of you guys as possible, so everybody is happy at the end of the day.
Yes, and we would really like to know what are the subjects you are interested in, because I am more philosophical one, Carlos is more
joker,
or more, let's not call it in more material way. I mean, you could discuss more things that are more down to earth, right? And
yes.
I am more wandering around.
Wander around, yeah. You're a wanderer, actually, and being in zodiac, you are Sagittarius. Your astrological sign is Sagittarius. They are wanderers and explorers and adventurers. So perfect description. I am Leo, so I tend to sit in one place.
In a crown.
on my throne in my kingdom. Yes. Which is my closest family, always.
And so now we are wishing you a wonderful new week, which is starting tomorrow. Now have a great evening. Let us know what you like, what you dislike. We will not block you immediately unless you hate us.
Guys, is anyone of you watching a World Cup final in volleyball tonight?
Are you going to watch it?
No, I'm asking the viewers.
Yeah, but they are not.
Let's hope Poland wins.
It's tonight.
Yes.
The final?
Yes.
One day by day they are playing?
Yes, apparently.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, they will. They will.
So fingers
I'm
crossed for
I
Poland.
don't have television.
I'm not a volleyball fan, but obviously it's our nation, so fingers crossed for the boys. And thank you for watching us. Have a lovely evening and a lovely week.
And I just want, yes, and one thing, if you are interested in the zodiac things Carlos mentioned, I think this is a great subject because it's quite interesting. I know nothing about it, but Carlos is an expert. So one day you will do some more research and we will give you some nice horoscope schedule for everyone. Yeah, we may prepare it, right? It's quite fun. I think. I remember reading horoscopes when I was in my high school. Yeah, but you don't treat it as fun. You treat it quite seriously.
Very seriously, yes. But there are other factors that come
to
everything.
Are the stars for tonight in a good order for us?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
So let's do this now. Have a nice evening. Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye bye. Good night.